dangerous when we have to go up and follow Chairman Kaufman because he gets us wound up, excited, and sometimes we tend to say things maybe we shouldn't, so we leave that to you. But Chairman, I just want to say thank you for your tireless work, for your leadership, for your commitment to the Republican Party of Iowa. He is on the road, you all know, because he's in your districts all the time. He is all over the state, really doing everything that he can to fight on our behalf. He's constantly has our back, and I think what I appreciate, one of the things I appreciate most about you is that you hold the Democrats accountable, and you do a darn good job of that, so thank you so much. I want to say Happy New Year, and welcome to all of you in the room, especially those who got up early and support the Republican Party of Iowa and our elected officials. We couldn't do it without you, so we appreciate you being here. We appreciate your investment, your support, and encouragement as we continue to do big and bold things for this great state. Legislators and families, welcome back. It is great to have you here. I have to admit that the Capitol is pretty quiet when you're not here. So we are excited for you to come back, to infuse that beautiful Capitol building with energy and to really get things done. Now, maybe 2 weeks into it, we'll probably be ready to send you home. But anyway, we're so happy to have you back. It is an incredible honor for me to serve as the governor of this great state and lead our party, because every day, with every action, whether it is protecting freedom, trusting those Iowans that we serve, or our conservative budgeting principles, we show Iowans and the country the stark contrast between Republican leadership and the failed policies of the Biden administration and Democrats. And holy cow, they are on display every single day. Their ability to challenge common sense is unbelievable. Overreach, chaos, and crisis, and we see it displayed every single day, not just in Washington, D.C., but in cities that are led by Democrats all across this country. But not in Iowa. You know, as we begin 2022, I couldn't be more optimistic and hopeful about Iowa's future. You know, whether it's a 2-year pandemic, not one, but 2 derechos, floods, drought, tornadoes, all of which have occurred in the last 4 years, a word used a lot to describe Iowa is resilient. And that's true of our people, it's true of our communities, it's true of our state budget and our economy. Our recovery has been recognized as the fastest in the country. And we proved that an effective pandemic response doesn't have to come at the cost of our most basic civil liberties. We're the #1 state for opportunity, and it's not because we wanted it, not because we know it, it's because we earned it. The impact of Republican leadership is all around us, and it is truly a record of results. We've led in getting our kids back in the classroom, and that horrific, that's still playing out in states across this country, and the impact of those that didn't, the impact that will have on our kids, it's just unconscionable. We cut taxes. We stood with and supported our law enforcement, who spend their career, put their lives on the line to keep us and our communities safe. We led with an election integrity forum, not just last year. We've been working on election reform for the last 3 to 4 years because it's important that we keep our elections safe and secure. And here's a fact for all those listening. Voter turnout has actually increased the last 3 elections. We've made transformative investments in K-12 education, broadband, mental health, housing, and child care. We've been fiscally responsible, and with historic tax cuts and record investments and foundational priorities that are making a difference in this state, we still ended last year's with a $1.24 billion surplus, $800 million in cash reserves. So, I don't know. I think we should keep leading. they expect from those that they elect. They expect leaders who aren't afraid to take on the hard issues, who say what they're going to do, and then they go do it, who believe in this country and everything it stands for. So let's keep delivering on the issues that matter to Iowans, and let's meet those expectations. Empowering parents, strengthening our schools, investing in Iowans and our workforce, protecting our communities, bold yet practical tax cuts that will drive economic growth and prosperity in every single corner of this state. Let's expand freedom, not constrict it. Let's be bold, decisive, and resolve to win. So, I'm ready, because I know that when we, all of us in this room, stand together as a team, we are a team that gets things done. God bless you, and God bless this